right.
Running a business gets more complicated every year, so you need a trusted advisor in your corner, especially when it comes to your workers' comp program. Pro Group Management has been helping Nevada's self-insured businesses for over 20 years. Whether your business is retail, trucking, building, agriculture, or auto, our team has the expertise to make sure your coverage meets your needs and at a price that fits your budget. Our award-winning team keeps track of all the important regulatory issues that impact your business. We help with safety, compliance, and inspections, because that's what you should expect from a trusted business partner. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
The Las Vegas Aces host the New York Liberty Wednesday evening at 6:30 on ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM, KWWN Las Vegas.
Sports Center all night.
We recap another full eventful day of NBA free agency.
Haven't been to the postseason since that Sam Cassell time in 04. So if you're going to go and if you're going to have to give more to give yourself a 3-time defensive player and all that, you're probably going to have to give more than you probably normally would because you don't ever get these opportunities. So that's a good time to head.
How many Pac-12 teams could join the Big Ten?
And then there are a lot of speculation about Oregon and Washington possibly following USC and UCLA into the Big Ten.
And we get the latest from the MLB.
2-run double for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the Blue Jays have opened up a 4-1 lead over the Rays.
This is Sports Center all night.
It's a seismic move.
Y'all not tired of trying to figure out Kyrie or even understand Kyrie?
Here's Chris Lewis.
Sports Center all night on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Progressive Insurance. If day one of the NBA free agency period was defined by signings and a big trade request, day two defined by a trade that actually was completed. Now, early in the day, on First Take, NBA insider Brian Windhorst gave a meme-worthy performance, pondering what could be in store for the Utah Jazz.
There was a trade yesterday between the Utah Jazz and the Brooklyn Nets. It's a very strange trade. Very strange trade. And you'd really have to be a Jazz or a Nets fan to even know what I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I have notifications turned
on, but I don't remember this. They traded Royce O'Neal, who is a role-playing three-point defensive shooter, to Brooklyn for a future first-round draft pick. And so you're going, well, what do you care about Royce O'Neal? Why does that matter? Why would the Jazz do that? Why would the Jazz, who have 2 stars on their roster, take a player who's one of their starters and best defensive players and trade him in a salary dumping move? Why would they do that? Will Hardy, who they just hired, who's, could potentially be a great young coach, they gave him a 5-year contract. Very rare for a first-time head coach to get a 5-year contract. Why? What's going on in Utah?
Missing from that audio was the unique hand gestures and dramatic pauses in there, but right on cue, later in the day, Utah Jazz agreed to trade center Rudy Gobert to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a monster deal that will pair him with fellow all-star big man Karl Anthony Towns, sources told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Timberwolves, they will send Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, Jared Vanderbilt, Leandro Bolmaro, the 22nd pick in the most recent draft, Walker Kessler, and count them, 4 first-round picks to the Jazz. Utah will acquire unprotected picks in 2023, 2025, 2027, and a top 5 protected pick in 2029. And Danny Ainge's first franchise-altering deal since taking over as the Jazz CEO mid-season. Now, Gobert, He has spent all 9 seasons of his NBA career in Utah. He's collected 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 3 All-Star appearances, 4 All-NBA selections, and 6 first-team All-Defensive picks. ESPN reporter Tim Bontemps joined Spain and Fitz with his reaction.
Massive return for Rudy Gobert, who has a ton of money left on his deal. And while I think he's a fantastic player and I think he's a little underrated in the marketplace,